Hey there, welcome back, and let's play some Armed and Dangerous. The last time, Roman and his company were able to travel to Midden Abbey in Wildwood, and also took the Book of Weaving in the glass tower, but Rexus was able to prove his worth yet again by identifying it correctly as the Book of Rule, the fabled Book of Rule that nobody knew that was there. Well, King Forge suspected it was there and wanted the monks to decipher it, but it was Book of Weaving for them, so they all learned how to make the finest basket to Milola, but no more. The Book of Rules well known for the fact they can turn people and animals into plants and shrubs and stuff like that. So obviously King Forge would have liked to have his hands on the book to complete his I guess domination of the land of Milola, but that is not to be, as the Lionhearts have got to the book first, and now he's trying to complete the great heist. And now Roman is bearing the brunt of the burden of having to help his mate to abscond with the book. He's trying to lead all the King Forge's army on a wild goose chase. Well, I mean the King Forge's army being led by his kind of fool of a son, Prince Stig. And yeah, right now I'm trying to just go through the village as quick as possible. The mission was that I need to survive while trying to travel the entire length of the village. And then trying to take the road less traveled, taking the side route and trying to avoid a direct confrontation with the, these spawning troops that basically crawl out of woodworks. Since the water is a bit stagnant, given the fact that it's supposed to river with the water mill and everything. And I have a vague idea of where to go, and yeah, trying to prepare myself by taking the rocket launcher. Don't worry about those following you, just worry about who's in front of you. Trying to punch through this heavy resistance, not resistance, but heavy attack, and trying to guard this pass. Yeah, but I do make a short work of it, and then the rocket jump plenty. Yeah, the enemies are still on the hot pursuit.
The king's ruined them.
Yes, I was able to complete the first mission. Cross the village alive, the first village alive, so I drop down and the enemy stops following me, so it's all good. And I have new enemies to contend with here, and also have to destroy some houses. Destroying houses we've seen. Oh, look at this. I have crossed the first village alive, but it says it's not complete. I don't know why it is, but since I cannot climb all the way back and try to cross the finish line, the first part of the mission again, so I just leave it at that and attribute it to being a simple bug and nothing else. These houses are all dilapidated and abandoned. There's another water mill. I don't know who painted these houses with the big bullseye, but obviously King Forge's men are none the wiser that their houses and their garrison are marked for destruction by the rocket and all the manners of weaponry. In fact, the houses here are acting as the bunkers. The enemies are keep pouring out and jumping out of the buildings, windows, and what have you. So it's probably easy to just quickly destroy them first. Oh man, dangerous crossfire here. Being hit from all sides. And hey, there's a jumper pack that I need to get. Great, so I can now fly around. And conveniently enough,
Me ma always told me you can't save a people without hope and plenty of ammunition. We've got both here.
yep, ammunition's being restocked here, and of course the pub has been located in a very convenient position right after I get the first jumper pack. Really nice. That's what the developers are supposed to be doing, making things easy for me. Well, yeah, I don't need sniper rifle here in this case, because I don't really need to stop. Well, I can't really stop any one place to aim my damn rifle, so it's easy for me to just go for the maximum amount of destruction and carnage. instead of, you know, trying to be discreet and quiet. Everybody knows where I am, so. Alright, I'm all restocked, my health is full, and my game is saved. So all's right in the world. Alright, another house to be destroyed. Great. And the map suddenly changed it to a very open space. It's another good multiplayer map that was not a part of the game. You just fly around to your heart's content. And use a mortar there. Mortar is also a very effective weapon to destroy stationary targets such as houses. Rocket launcher is also very great. I mean, it has a faster speed and then it's way more accurate than mortars. But what it does is it all the targets enemies, and then it has a priority assigned to shooting at enemies shooting at you, which is pretty convenient, of course, especially when you're flying around and not being able to target enemies well. The Vindaloo rocket launchers can definitely destroy them with ease because of the auto target. But sometimes you just want to target just the house, but the rocket launcher targets the enemies behind it, so it ends up not destroying the house and not finding the target either. So you gotta be careful on when to use the limited rocket ammo. Yeah, I cannot make that jump. How silly of me. Alright, so the compass is telling me what is my nearest objective is. The thing is that the compass does not really tell you the order of objectives that you need to follow, just the nearest one. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I mean, you know, I cannot really complain because, you know, the compass is not really a GPS system. Okay, so I need to find a way to go up, apparently. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate when the web map is so open. I mean, it gives you tons of freedom, really, but I mean, the freedom is kind of restricted by that one particular plateau in the middle of the map where you have to use to get up every time you want to go to higher ground. Then it kind of destroys a sense of freedom, really. The set pathway that you should follow to reach a certain place. Well, that time I was able to destroy 2 of the enemies that were peppering me with this annoying shots from across the map. They're pretty accurate with their submachine guns. I mean, they spray and pray most of the time, but you know, I think at least 30% of the shot actually land at into the target, which is me. And flying around definitely helps evading their shots. I'm wasting these rockets. I should change back to my machine gun, but yeah, kind of fed up in trying to find a way up there, so I tried to use mortar to bombard from a distance, but obviously wasn't successful. Alright, find a place to go up next. Got a rocket ammo, okay. So it was worth it. And a health item, it was definitely worth it tripping up here. There's a guy on the suspended bridge. Yeah, those houses are still hidden. And this is the only time where I probably would have appreciated a sniper rifle. His action quiets down a bit, and there's a lone enemy shooting at me from the rooftop. Probably just target him using sniper rifle, but oh, no matter. Yep, this is the correct pathway toward that high place, high compound of houses that I wanted to reach with to no avail. How I can actually go there, and being set up by these 2 officers that were waiting me. And this guy is just apparently stuck in the side of the house. Oh, he tried to fly up, but got stuck in the polygon. Alright, 2 houses marked for destruction. 5 more to go, 4 more to go. Okay. Wish I could have climbed that tree. Would have made for a nice running start and an angle to fly even higher, but can't do that. Alright, so need to go through that open. Well, instead of going through that big open hole, let's go through this smaller section and nice landing on the platform. And here we have a token, which looks like a globe. But remember tokens? It gives you either cheats to change a part or some aspect of gameplay. And here I have unlocked over the top difficulty level. I can only imagine how difficult missions like this would be. Yeah, it would be very fun. Yeah, tokens definitely do take some form of achievement system. Oh, that guy wanted to melee me, but I did a deft move and was able to. Oh my goodness, crossfire. Yeah, the turrets don't really work well, as well as flying toward enemies with the rocket launchers and blasting them to smithereens. It's a more direct method. Wow, that was a pretty awesome shot at the houses as well. Okay, so 2 more to go, he says. So, yeah. Getting a bit confused that I apparently missed a house. Yeah, which is a damn shame, to be honest with you. If I have destroyed all the houses, yeah, by now the mission would have ended, but now I have to travel back. It's a retreat and shame. Well, at least I have a jumper pack to make things a bit easier for me. But yeah, still a bit of an annoyance that I have missed it. And apparently all the objectives I thought I have accomplished are still being shown as not completed. Kind of makes me worry there. And these enemies are all on the lower levels of the map. Maybe they're just waiting for me to just drop onto the ground to pounce on me. I think these kind of enemies are kind of stuck on the geometry, like being on the rocks and like trees like this guy. Probably hand placed by the developers. They just wouldn't have ended up on the trees all by themselves. I mean, especially at the grunt without the jumper pack. So I travel back. And yes, like I mentioned, the compass is not a GPS. It doesn't tell you what kind of order that you should follow. I mean, this is not an Xbox 360 game, only an Xbox game. Last generation now, so this requires you to be more prudent in your approach in these kind of games. Yeah, so you can see that one of the officers has literally fallen from the sky with a bomb in his hand. I could have been blasted with a grenade in my face if I weren't so careful. Alright, so never mind, this guy is trying to shoot at me from distance. Just need to travel to wherever the last house is. And this guy on the suspended bridge is still there. And the flying officers are rather easy to kill if they're airborne. Probably the game assumes that, you know, their jumper pack has been hit and they're just dropping down onto the ground, and that is enough to kill them. But when they're on the ground, boy, are they a pesky bunch of... Yeah, they're really pesky and very hardy as well. A nuisance, basically, since they have grenades they can throw with a moment's notice. And also, hey, I see the house. So the house was basically at the beginning of the second phase of the mission.
So the farmer's wife says to him, she says...
Yeah, so there was an oversight on my part. I apologize for that. Make sure I destroy the damn house. Great.
Said the wild woods were dangerous. Ha!
Alright, so I did destroy 15 houses, and also I get the credit for crossing the first village alive, so all's good in the world. Now to get out of this village, that's all I should do. Alright, so the trip back will be... Well, the trip back will be pretty simple. Just take the the pathway formed by this plateau, and I missed my footing there, so I dropped to the ground. Dropped to the ground where there are enemies waiting for me. Well, no matter. Just continue valiantly forward. Why would I shoot you? That is a funny question. Well, I guess they were just used to seeing me just run away from them all the time, so when I actually shoot back at them, maybe it was a surprise. Alright, so almost there, but yeah, still need to... Hey, there's a sticky bomb. It's kind of weird place. Maybe dropped by a flying officer on his death spiral. Another jumper pack. So seriously, the developers thought that some players would be ending up in this place, this point in the mission, without a jumper pack. That deserves an achievement, but...
Hello, boys.
Oh, penguins. Yeah, I thought maybe I could do something with the penguins, but maybe I probably destroy the grate or something to free them, but maybe they're just there for, you know, pretty quirky cameo. You know, I didn't want to kill them. Trying to save them. I mean, it's kind of liberating them in a sense, but not in a way I would prefer. Yeah, so there you have it. There's another step, so to speak. Then I need to get on first. Nice double jump. Alright. Yep. Piece of cake. Some branches in the way, but that doesn't deter me. What a journey. Yeah, it was a journey. Well, I don't know whether I'd be impressed with the journey where I had to make a retread to the... basically to the beginning of the area to destroy a house I missed, but still was able to survive this mission with one life. Of course, I have tried this mission a couple of times before, I have to admit this. And yeah, once I was so frustrated, I just quit. But now, it is so... it is as if I'm playing a different mission. Only $12,000 bounty in terms of kills, because I was running away from most of the enemy most of the time, but at least I was able to survive with my life and dignity intact.
Close one.
We'd better find Zidwalla. It's where Lily went on holiday.
Welcome, friends.
Hey, do you know the way to Zitwalla?
Zidwalla?
I'll be scared as well. Oh man.
It's a trap!
It's Prince Stig.
No. It is!
You need some help, laddie.
Stig have you covered. Don't move.
I'll get his gun.
Use your Jedi powers.
Rexus, it's his gun we want.
Wait.
Rexus is blind, so he doesn't know what he's targeting. Well, at least it's kind of accurate in terms of that they hit something.
That'll
Well, it kind of works as a distraction at
Stig,
least.
quick! Throw me your gun and put your hands in the air.
Jedi mind trick.
Oh, damn it. All this tricking book.
What are you doing here?
Stig waiting.
Waiting for what?
Them.
Oh, Stig got caught with his pants down.
Quick! I saw an abandoned base over that hill.
Oh man, Stig, a champion hurdler, even with his pants around his ankle.
What do you mean, kidnapped?
It's your fault, man. You should have taken charge yourself. I mean, the ships are obviously paying attention to whatever he's saying, but... Oh, okay, so this turret mission, yes. It seems like it's one of those things to break up the usual pace of the mission of rescuing peasants and destroying houses. Now we have to defend Nedville this time. Seems like there was like one particular architect that designed all these villages in the land of Milola. Same kind of defense, same kind of turret. This time, I'm going to use the rails so I can sort of pan left and right in addition to using the rotation. It'd be probably better for me to do that. Yeah, I don't know how I survived the last turret mission while I didn't move at all in place. Like just pressing to me is a sitting duck. A sitting duck that could rotate and probably, was able to shoot machine guns and mortars, but still, I mean, I was just right there in the middle. So you kidnapped Prince Stig. The entire wants him back. So I guess the Prince Stig is in Nedville now. And safe and sound. And to survive as long as you can, of course, and wipe out as many troops as you can. I wonder why is a trigger requirement for the troops to turn back. But alright, so this is where I need to make a stand, huh? Only me. No one else helping me. Alright, so I use a rail for... Hey, what is this? A slow arrow volley. So the King Forge's men finally doing something different in terms of tactics. They're trying to soften the defense up first, but it is only me who's protecting the wall, so to speak. Now they're trying to cross the river and all. Wow, they're like flying around with a direct shot from the turret. Yay me. And use the mortars, of course. That was a bad first shot. They should use the arrow volleys more often. If it was able to damage me, at least. Oh yeah, they're coming hot and heavy. Oh, another arrow volley. Wow. I wonder if it's just aesthetic or window dressing that they mean business this time. Oh yeah, they're shooting the canopies off my turret. I wonder why the officers not... Hey, what is that? The hulking mech looking thing. Oh, I think it was one of the Goliaths. The mobile prisons. I wonder why the officers do not join in this mad dash. I have somehow found a token. Now it's big hands cheat. Okay. So I have big heads and now big hands. Maybe next time it's going to be big legs or something. Alright. Pretty good start so far. I was able to defend the base without anybody crossing or scaling the wall with my health intact so far. And there was a good mortar shot. Scattered a bunch of the grunt soldiers. Great. Oh, these planes are coming in, and what is this? Oh, they are our reinforcement from the sky. The Shrubbery Patrol paratrooping in. And they have a smoke signal behind them, maybe serving as distraction. Pretty cool, and they also creep. Oh wow. Look at them robots, they landed perfectly on those two platforms. Great stuff. Alright. So still perfect in terms of letting in the soldiers into Nedville. Another good shot. And my allies on the platforms, the robot Shrubbery Patrols are helping me. I wonder if they get ever damaged. Wow, that's another good shot. Oh, look at that, up in the sky. Now they're using air power as well. But yeah, they should use that flying disc thing instead of zeppelins that are just so easy to kill. And just, I mean, yeah, they're really fragile. Okay, so I lost a lot of health there. Particularly, I got probably hit once or twice by the Zeppelin bombardment. Okay, so yeah, I need to be a bit more careful in trying to preserve myself here. I don't want to die, even though I can now use a bit more. I could use a bit more. Alright, great, yeah. Just as I said it, a little health pack drops. Great. So yeah, another good shot from the mortar. Nice. Great. So yeah, I got the hang of it, and these planes are continually flowing in to give me another. Oh, it seems like I got an upgrade to the mortar. The loading times are a lot better, and I guess the increase in destructiveness, but yeah, it sort of like wasted them away. Alright, another good mortar strike. And with that, they're being turned away. So good. A perfect score. Well done. Now go find Lily in Zitwala. Okay. A bit of detour there from our prior objective of finding Lily. Wow, yeah, this is definitely an upgrade from the last mission in terms of kills. 49,000. For what it's worth, I'm impressed. Now pushing to a $300,000 bounty.
Hey, it's the shrub patrol.
Wait a minute. What's going on here then?
We have everything
I remember
under
him.
control.
Oh, help me, please.
Serial killer. Caught him in the act.
A serial killer?
Yep. Wheat, oats, barley, you name it. He was cutting them all down.
I'm a farmer. I was just harvesting my wheat.
Serial eater as well.
French as well. He has really got to go. We did not seek this fight, nor will we shun it. Death to the salad eaters! Death to the salad eaters!
Are cereals part of your
That's fine,
normal
Paul,
salad?
but I thought you ought to know that we just saw 4 guys mowing a lawn.
Where? Where?
Up the road a bit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, no problem. Listen, we're looking for the village of Zitwala.
Zitwala!
Why does everyone have that reaction? Yes, Zetwalla. Just tell us what it is.
Up the road. Next village.
Wait, where are you going?
My tea's waiting.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Stop or I'll...
I won't.
Not so fast.
That's what your mama said to me last night.
What? Well, your mama told me that...
No. I'm very serious. She stayed over. Here's a close with the tea. Tea.
There we go, darling. A nice cup of
Oh my
tea for
goodness.
my relentless...
Mom?
Jonesy's mom.
Hello,
With
Jonesy.
matching
What the
gloves,
bloody
and
hell are you doing here? Where's Dad?
Dad's on a
she
business
looks
trip.
exactly like him.
Here, I'd like you to meet your dad's brother, Uncle Stan.
Hello, Dad.
Jonesy.
Jonesy, I mean. Well, this is a delight. You know, the resemblance is quite...
Uncle Stan?
Yeah, Q's right.
But he's not even a bleeding mole.
Gosh, it's
Not
only
a bleeding ball.
Well, nice to see you again,
Oh
Jonesy.
man,
Take
you know who's the
care.
man in that relationship. That was weird. Well, yeah. We meet Jonesy's mom, and we finally reach Zitwala. I hope the rest of the journey wasn't that eventful. So what a crap place for a summer home. Well, we'll find out why it is such a crap place for a summer home the next time. Thank you for joining me once again in this Let's Play of Armed and Dangerous. I appreciate your viewership, and see you next time.
That'll do, Max. That'll do.
Ah!